Hello family, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela and this channel is all about beauty, fashion, and life. It's springtime. It is my favorite time of the year. The sun is out, it's warm, the days are long, the breeze is breezing, the birds are out, and yes, the pollen is falling from the trees, but still I'll take the pollen along with that warm weather any day. Now, I was thinking about spring and a lot of things that I do to refresh myself and things that I do to feel better. And I thought I'd go ahead and create a video on 7 things that I do to refresh my look. And perhaps these are some things that you can do for yourself as well. If you'd like to see what those 7 things are, then stay tuned. Now, let's get started. So the very first thing that I've been doing a lot of lately is making sure I have great skincare and keeping a great skincare routine. If you've been watching me, you know we recently moved back to the US in August from Saudi Arabia. As a matter of fact, I was looking at the weather, Saudi weather, because I still have lots of friends there. And this time next week, it'll be 100 degrees in Saudi. It's still March. It'll be April, 1st of April by then, but it'll be 100 degrees. I say that to say, when I got back home, my skin was in a dire straits. It was extremely dry, and I was doing everything I could to moisturize it, or keep it moisturized and healthy. And now I felt like a losing battle. So the first thing I do is make sure I have a great skincare routine. So this is my morning skincare routine. All of the products I use are based on the needs of my skin at the time. So this is what I'm needing right now. So you have multiple products that I'm going to use and you'll see. So I start off by wrapping my hair so that I don't get products on the edges of my hair. Then I wash my face because I want to clean off everything that I put on my face at night, particularly retinol, so it doesn't interact with the skincare routine in the morning. So I wash my face really, really well and get all that off of my face. I'll lather it really well. You can see here. Get everything around my eyes. I'll rinse off. And then I like to pat my skin dry instead of wiping it so that it doesn't tug on it too much and cause any micro abrasions that I can't see. Then I start off with an essence. Do we need an essence? No, we do not. It's like sprinkles on a cake. It's extra kind of like me, but it does give you some nutrients, so I use it every single morning. It just feels so good on my skin, and it's been working. Now the instructions will tell you to put it on a cotton pad and put it on your face, but I don't do that because the cotton pads absorb some of the products, and I want all of the product on my face. And as you can see, when I'm putting products on my face, I go all the way down to my chest area. This is the toner that I've been using. This bottle is half empty. I'm really, really loving this snail repair toner, and it just feels so good and sleek on my skin. It just feels so nourishing and moisturizing. And I also go down my chest, the back of my neck, and I apply products on my earlobes as well. This is some serum, some collagen serum. Do I know if the collagen serum works? I honestly don't know, but my skin is looking amazing right now, so I'm going to continue using it. This just adds an extra layer of protection and nutrients to my skin, and it feels nourishing as well. This is the vitamin C serum from Medicube. I'm really, really loving this product. This is my second bottle. I like the weight of it. It feels very substantial. I like that it didn't have a lot of fragrance in it. It smells very, very natural, and it's thick, and I just love the way it feels on my skin. It feels very nourishing. I like a lot of their products, but I'm loving this vitamin C serum, and I've tried several vitamin C serums, but that's my favorite. I also like to add a little extra moisture around my eyes because my eyes are so dry. And this eye cream is from City Beauty. Both of these were given to me in PR, but this video is not sponsored, but I'm just saying I really love the products a lot. And I just gently massage it in around my eyes before I put my moisturizer on. This is moisturizer from Agency based on my skin type, and I always use moisturizer every single day because, again, my skin is extremely dry. So I'm gonna put this all over. And finally, I'm gonna use some sunscreen. This is my favorite sunscreen, Black Girl sunscreen, because yes, it does go on white, but then it just melts into my skin where it's clear and gives my skin a nice, healthy glow and sheen. And it just looks so nice when I don't have on makeup. So when you've seen me lately in the car doing my vlog with the healthy looking skin, then this is my final step. And I just leave this on if I'm at home and not going anywhere. If I'm going somewhere, then I might put a little bit of makeup on. But yes, this is my final step. The second thing that I do to make sure that I look refreshed at all times is to cover the dark circles under my eyes. And like a lot of you, that comes with age, that hyperpigmentation is there, and that can come from a myriad of things. It can come from a loss of volume. It can come from allergies, because if you have allergies, and I have seasonal allergies, I have to really, really be mindful of not rubbing under my eyes. It is a very, very difficult thing to do, and it's very challenging once those allergens have gotten in there. If I forget to take my Allegra, they itch really bad. Or even when I'm washing my face, I have to make certain that I'm not rubbing the washcloth under my eyes really hard and causing hyperpigmentation there. It can also come from fatigue. If you don't get a lot of sleep, you're gonna get those bags under your eyes and that dark hyperpigmentation under your eyes as well. But that's transient, it'll go away. Once you start getting enough sleep, you'll look more refreshed. But for myself, I have to cover mine. So I use a color corrector and then I put a concealer on top of that. Now, if you haven't seen my video where I showed you how I cover my dark circles, I'll put it in the cards. I don't know which side it's going to be on, but it'll be above. If you click on that, it'll take you straight to that video if you'd like to see it. I do use a color corrector, and the color corrector that I use is a deep orange. I've tried numerous color correctors, and my favorite, and it's probably the cheapest, is the Pro Style color corrector. Now, if you're deeply melanated like myself, then you'll use an orange color corrector. It's going to help cover those dark circles under your eyes, and you don't need a lot, just a little bit will do. If you have fairer skin or a much lighter skin color than myself, then you'll use a peach color corrector followed by a concealer. So the one that I use, I really, really love, but I did start off with the MAC. It has 6 different colors. It has the color corrector and a little bit of concealer in it. It is a thicker formula, so if you're not used to that, you may not like that, but it is a great starter, if in my opinion. They do have much less expensive brands. I'll see if I can find one of those for you, but I think that is a great one to start with. Or you can start with the color corrector that I use, which is usually $5 or less per tube. If you're not certain which one you need, the peach or the orange, then buy them both. You can get them both for less than $10. So the next thing that I do to look more refreshed is to add artificial lashes to my eyes. Can you see them? And I don't use the strip lashes because I find them to be very, very challenging. And because I have loose skin on my eyelids, they just don't want to lay right. So I love these individual lashes. They're easy to put on. I just use my regular lash glue. Personally, my technique is to put the lash glue on my eye first and then attach the lashes individually. That just seems to work out best for me. And once I do that, I will curl the lashes and then I'll put the mascara on. And I do one eye at a time. I just find it a much, much easier process than trying to do the strip lash. Somehow they just do not sit right on my eyes. And what they do is they really open up your eyes a lot, especially if you use lashes especially if you use lashes that are longer on the ends than on the inside. You really need to choose the lashes that work best for you depending on your eye shape. If you're not accustomed to using lashes a lot, then I recommend like the shorter version. They do have a short, medium, and long. I use all 3. I use the longer ones on my ends, and then I'll use the medium ones all over when I'm filming. If it's just my regular day and I'm not filming, I'll use the short lashes just to add a lot of volume to my eyes, but it does open your eyes up a lot. So that is the second thing I do to make certain that I look refreshed. So these are the tools I use for my eyelashes. That's the duo glue. These are my tweezers. They're bent. They're much, much easier to use. My eyelash curlers, any eyelash curlers will do. There's nothing special about these. And this is a dotter. It's actually a tool for your nails to put dots on your fingernails when you want to do design. And this is mascara. This is Too Faced, but I like any kind of mascara. I don't have a favorite. And these are the Ardell Trio lashes in short. I have medium and long. So I put a dot of glue on the paper. Then I take the lashes out of the pack and just pop them on the paper because they're a little difficult to get out of the package. So I just put them down. Sometimes you'll pull it and it'll split, but don't worry about that. You dot the dotter in the glue. Then I add a little tension to my eye so it's straight, and just add a line of glue right as close to my lash line as possible. And this is only going to take a second. And I do this because it's a lot quicker to put the lashes on than to put the glue on the individual trio lashes. So this is the process I found that works best. Then I'll fan it, let it dry a little bit so they get tacky so that the eyelashes will stick once I put them on. It's still wet, but it's just tacky. Then I pick each set up individually, straighten it out, and then put it on. You can see here it's still wet, but it's tacky. The glue is still wet, but it's tacky, and you want it to be tacky. If it dries, the lashes won't stick. So I just take my time and just place them individually around my eyelid, looking for the fullness that I like. It still will be wet for maybe another minute, but it'll dry and it'll dry black. So I like to put an extra on the very end, sometimes make it look more fuller to make my eye get a more lifted look. Then I'll curl the lashes. Now, sometimes when you curl the lashes, if you put it too close to the lash line, then the glue, it'll pull one or two of the eyelashes off. So don't worry about that. Just reapply if that happens. Then I put my mascara on, just kind of make my lashes and those lashes melt together seamlessly. And you can see here that the glue is almost dry. It's a little shiny, but it will dry completely black. And it just looks natural instead of looking like I have a lot of false lashes on. You can kind of see the difference here between one eye and the other. That's the third thing. That's the third thing I do to look refreshed. That is so funny. How'd I get that mixed up? The next thing that I do when I want to look refreshed or make certain that I'm looking refreshed is to wear red lipstick. Now, everybody has a shade of red lipstick that they can wear. I know some of you may not be lipstick people, or you just like a nude lip. It may seem like it's just a bit much, but let me just say, from the time you're 17, when you start wearing lipstick until you decide you just don't want to wear lipstick anymore, a red lip looks great on everyone. I don't care what you tell yourself, it's going to look good on you. From the most porcelain shade of skin to the deeply melanated shade of skin and beyond, it looks beautiful on every woman. It just brightens your face, and then it makes your teeth look whiter. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But it just brightens your face. It brings your attention to your lip, and just so everyone can see your smile, and just makes your face glow, in my opinion. Everybody may not agree, but I think a red lipstick looks beautiful on everyone. And there's so many shades. For myself, I like a blue red. It's a deeper red. Some people may like a tomato red or more pinky red, but for me, I like a really, really rich and deep crimson red. But I just love wearing a red lipstick if I'm feeling down or just not having a good day or feeling low, or if I just want to look refreshed. That is the first thing I'm grabbing, is that deep, rich red lipstick. The next thing that I do when I want to look refreshed and give myself a new look is put on a red nail polish. Now, right now I have on a very neutral gold nail polish, but you've seen me with red nail polish on. I think it looks pretty on every lady as well, of every age. And I'll do a red toenail polish and a red nail polish. It just draws your attention to the hands. And I'm not gonna say I'm not. My hands are not the favorite thing on my body, but they're the only ones I'm going to get. But I think they look so pretty with a red nail polish. It just looks festive for whether it's Christmas time or whether it's springtime. I think a red just looks beautiful on everyone's nails, whether you have longer nails or shorter nails. When I was younger, of course, I liked longer nails like most young ladies do. But as I've gotten older, I like my nails fairly short, because I'm always doing something. I like digging in dirt, and we have to clean, and there's stuff we need to do. I cannot have long nails when I'm typing, so I keep my nails fairly short. But I think a red nail polish looks so refreshing on my nails. The next thing that I do, that I always do, it is a priority of mine, is to make certain that my teeth stay white. Now, the first thing that catches my eye is teeth. I don't know why, it just is. But keeping my teeth pearly and white is a priority of mine. I even drink my soda and my coffee out of a straw, just to make sure the coffee or soda doesn't get on my teeth. And I brush my teeth with baking soda and peroxide. I've been doing that for several years. Now, every once in a while, I feel like I need to brighten them a little bit more, and I'll use Crest white strips. When I was in Saudi, we had a dentist and I did the white trays, but right after that I got a implant and couldn't use the trays anymore because they didn't fit, and then COVID happened and that all went out the window. But I have used the Crest white strips fairly often, and I'll use those maybe for about 3 or 4 days, and then if my teeth get sensitive, I'll back off and then wait maybe another week and use them again. But I think a pearly white smile makes everyone look so much more refreshed. When you see a before and after picture of someone's smile, it just makes their face a lot lighter and like brighter, and just makes their face glow so much more. And that is one of the things that gives children and young people one of the things, like one of the many things that makes them look youthful is white teeth. And as we age, because of what we're eating and what we're drinking, our teeth will tend to get stains and get a little darker and get a little yellow. So I think whitening your teeth and making certain your teeth look pretty and white really brightens your face. Now, one thing that makes your teeth look even whiter is wearing a red lipstick or a darker lipstick. It's that contrast that's on your lips with your teeth. It really brightens your smile. So when I feel like when people wear a red lipstick and they have white teeth, it gives them such a beautiful smile. So that is very important to me. And that is the 6th thing that I do to make certain that I look refreshed. The final thing that I do when I want to feel refreshed, or I just want to do something different and just look different, is to either give myself a new haircut or a new hair color. Now, I haven't been able to color my hair recently because I didn't have any beauty parlors for me to go to in Saudi Arabia, so I didn't get my hair colored. But normally every spring and every summer, I'll put some highlights in my hair just to give my hair a different color, like a lighter color for the spring and for the summer. And I may still do that, but I think a woman of a more mature age or a certain age looks so nice, or just gives them a much brighter look when they get a haircut or hair color. I think a bob is beautiful, whether it's a deep wave bob or a short haircut where it's short in the back and gives you some frillies in the front. But a hair color or a haircut, or even just a whole different hairstyle from what you're accustomed to and what people are accustomed to seeing you do and what you're accustomed to seeing on yourself, is so refreshing and just makes you look so much fresher and more modern, and just gives you a different vibe. I always feel completely different when I cut my hair. That's when it's straight. If I straighten my hair and I cut it and I have a completely different hairstyle, I feel different. And right now, I'm in the midst of getting me a wig made. Hopefully she'll be here soon. I'll give her a name and you all will get to see her. But that'll be completely different for me too. So that'll be a totally different hairstyle that I'm not used to, but I'm really looking forward to it. Just like I think it just looks great on every woman to just change it up a little bit. It's hair. It may grow back. Now, I am all about hair, whether it's short hair, whether you got a toile where your hair is this long, or whether your hair is 8-10 inches long. It does not matter to me, just as long as it's different and you're just having a different color, a different style, a different cut. I just think that is so refreshing. Well, that's it, family. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you do to refresh yourself and what you're doing to prepare for spring. And don't forget to head over to my website. It is angelamashelle.com, where I do updates weekly. And this week, actually last week, I put a new tab at the top and it says "for him." I don't want to forget the men in my family, and I think you all don't want to forget the men in your families as well. So you can click on that "for him" tab, and I will have an assortment of things for the special man in your life. I'll have grooming products, I'll have clothing, I'll have shoes, I'll have cologne, anything that I think the men in your family would enjoy as well. Now, thank you so much for spending some of your valuable time with me. I greatly appreciate it, and I want you to have a blessed day. Bye-bye.